All right, welcome to a Bloomburrow draft where we have a first pick Caretaker's Talent, which seems better than everything else here. Honestly, this pack's pretty bad outside of Talent. Maybe Lasher's the next best card, but pretty easy rare here. Follow it up, some interesting options. Obviously, the first thing that jumps out is Castrol, which obviously a very powerful card, and I do think that the best place to play both it and the bird strategy in general is just with a white rabbit deck splashing blue. So it kind of goes perfectly, because this obviously wants to be in a rabbit deck primarily. So it's pretty much good in any deck with tokens. So let's try Castrol. And then this pack is just not good. I guess Waxwing Witness is fine. It does not work with Castrol because it cares about birds, not creatures with flying. It doesn't do anything with Caretaker's Talent. I might just take Fountain Port Bell. I guess I could stay open and take Baker's Bane Duo. Yeah, that's probably better. Let's go with Caretaker's Talent. If we just end up rabbits, it's a totally fine 2-drop. Maybe Bant, Splashing Castrol, we'll see. Now, okay, a lot of good options here. Carrot Cake stands out as great with Caretaker's Talent. It's also Root Weaver and Lily Splash Mentor if we wanted to go the Bant route. But I think it's correct to just take Carrot Cake this early and not commit ourselves to 3 colors. So let's take the Carrot Cake. And now, just another Carrot Cake, I feel. Some good Grixis cards going around, which obviously we don't necessarily want to see, but that's fine. That was an Overprotect, probably better than Seed Pod Squire. You know, it's technically good with Castrol, but Overprotect is just amazing. Great card. Okay, our colors look pretty open. There's a Nettle Guard. Don't really think we're a Mousetrapper. Heaped Harvest could be interesting with Castrol, or like as a way to get the blue mana and ramp him out too. It's always good to have 5 drops when you have these like 3 mana ramp spells. I think I just want the Bell though, because if we do go the Castrol route, we want the fixing. If we get Builder's Talents, which would be awesome, then Fountain Port Bell is awesome too. Pick 8. Dire Downdraft for Rabbit Response. It's kind of the main options I'm looking at. Right now, we basically, I mean, we have 2 Carrot Cakes. I think I'll take Rabbit Response. It's good to have, like, multiple of these effects. Like, right now we have Caretaker's Talent to sort of buff all our dudes, but this is probably more likely to make it than Downdraft. Yeah, alright. I'll put it in the sideboard for now. Treetop Sentries Wield. That's okay. We have a duo. We have 2 Carrot Cakes. That's actually, it's definitely enough synergy to warrant an inclusion. Now we could grab the Rabbit Response. Doesn't really seem like a deck that wants Brave can do it. We don't have any Valiant or any Rabbit synergies. Oh, we already grabbed one Rabbit Response, right. Okay, I'll take the Brave can do it then. Nonsense. And last pick, Pathmaker. Poor Otters. No love. Speaking of no love, this pack is pretty bad for us. I don't love first picking and Treetop Sentries, but I think I'm going to do it. Still don't know if I'm playing Castrol, but the Sentries I will definitely play too with 3 sort of food 2-drops. Want some more tokens, some more good cards ideally. Okay, well this is a pretty easy pick. Hunter's Talent, obviously a bomb. No particular synergies right now, but you don't need synergy to make this card amazing, so we'll take it and value slightly higher stuff like the Sticky Tongue Sentinel. This is really good with Hunter's Talent. Now, this pack, probably just looking at Longstock Brawl, just pick up a little more interaction. We have like a few decently sized creatures that can brawl. I don't really want Waxwing Witness. If I'm going to have flyers, I want them to be actual birds. Trapper is not very good. Druid, we don't want. We're not a frog deck, so yep. Brawl it is. So let's take a look at our curve here. It's our interaction. We get an Intrepid Rabbit. Very nice pickup. Again, kind of like some good Grixis stuff happening here. Not even Grixis, just like Black Red. But we'll take Intrepid Rabbit and we will not complain. And here, Curious Forager looks pretty good. Again, with these like free food producers. Just a good way to pick up a card. I don't think we want Tangle Tumbler. This card's just not that good. We don't have that many tokens right now. It's like kind of tempting. I think I'm going to take Forager though. I think this card's just better. Also than Druid of the Spade. This is our interaction pile. This guy's kind of a land. Now there's a Wolverine. I think I want Cultivator. Not that deep into the forage squirrel nonsense. And still enough I'm playing blue. So I will just take the good 5-drop. And be happy. Right now we just have like a good green-white value deck. Green-white magic cards. One of my favorite archetypes. Alright, we get a late Banishing Light. It's not like the world's best Banishing Light format. But it's still decent. And we want a little bit more removal here. If we get a Builder's Talent, we'll be very happy. I'm still coping. Still believe the Builder's Talent dream is alive. Heaped Harvest actually looks decent in this deck. We'll let a Splash Castrol. We have 3 ways to like sort of free forage it. Like you really don't want to have to spend 5 mana on this, but if you can spend 3 and get 2 lands and get a little bit of value off your forage, then it's pretty good. We'll put this in our sideboard. I'm not gonna play it. Does this deck want Oak Hollow? No, we have too many non-creature green cards. It's been a rare draft there. Some nonsense. Let's pick Nettleguard. I mean, maybe. We need 2 drops, right? Open a Cruel Claw. Oh, but I do like the look of this Plume-Creed Mentor, actually. I mean, it could wheel. We could take the Coyote. I don't think Coyote's, like, amazing. It's obviously good. We have 2 5-drops. I think I'm going to take Plume-Creed Mentor. Because I really do want to play this Castro. Now I have Harvest and Bell as sort of, like, quote-unquote, free fixing. Yeah. Alright, let's take the Mentor. This card's really good when you just, like, curve 2-drop into this. Now, like, we're kind of looking at Seed Pod Squires as a card we could play. Speaking of, there's 2. So one will probably wheel. I'm probably taking Harvest Right Host over Lily Splash or Sticky Tongue here. And we have an Intrepid Rabbit, like, it's always just a disgusting combo. We have 2 Carrot Cakes as well. Those can, like, solo trigger it. So, yep. And a lot of stuff we want to wheel here. Like 5 cards I'd be happy wheeling. I don't know about these Squires, actually, but we'll see. Stoat, Root Weaver as the main, also Sentinel. So Stoat has a lot of upside with Plume-Creed Mentor, whereas Root Weaver just sort of helps out with Castrol and the Mentor itself. I think I'm going to take a Root Weaver. It is sad to pass Stoat, but I don't want to play like more than 2 islands max. Because, yeah, right now we have like 2 free sources, so we'd probably need at least 3 islands right now, but this lets us go down to 2 islands. And as a 2-drop, ooh, Mist Breath Elder. Is that good in our deck, actually? And it's good with Plume-Creed Mentor. Intrepid Rabbit Sentry. It's like kind of good, right? We don't have like the Pond Profits that really make it great. We could take Head of the Homestead, Lily Slash Mentor, Carrot Cape. It's like, I would honestly take this whole pack. Just be done with the draft, because I might even play Long River Lurker here. I've not gotten to actually cast this card. I've done like 60 drafts of this format, so I'm going to try it. I know it can be awkward, and now, after between a second Root Weaver and a Mentor, a lot of these have been going around. Kind of looks good in our deck. We can flicker this, this guy, this guy. Yeah. Man, it doesn't look like insane. I don't know if I can take a Root Weaver over it, though. That just feels bad. I'm going to take a Lily Splash. I love this card. That was a Clifftop Lookout and a Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Kind of want the Sticky Tongue, actually. Just because we have this Hunter's Talent to pick up. Yeah, I'm going to take Sticky Tongue. Polywallop versus Uncharted Haven. So now We're like a little light on interaction. How many frogs do we have? 3 frogs. This is like probably 3 mana on average most games. This does make our mana a lot better though. We need the removal spell, I think. Unfortunately, this pack is kind of a brick. Take this. This could be like a sideboard card in a really grindy matchup. Didn't wheel anything out of this pack. That is too bad. Are we tangle tumbling? We might be. Yeah, right now, the deck is done. I would just play 16 lands, so... Unless I see something. Okay, actually, this was the pack we wanted to wheel something. We did get Warren Elder, which is huge. Now I can cut Nettle Guard and just play a better 2-drop. Short bow. There's matchups where this card's useful. And we... Lily Splash versus Homeset. Can I just take both? Why do I have to pick one? Yeah, that's... That feels bad, but I think it's the correct pick. Alright, so do we actually not get there in Castrol? We have no birds. So just fine as a big flyer. And this is just a 4/5 flyer that wins the game pretty quickly if you don't kill it. Like our blue cards are pretty good. 4 islands, yeah, that's not happening. I think 2 islands is where we want to be at because we have the Bell, Root Weaver, Harvest. It's 2 islands. Yeah. I mean, we want to be 16 lands. Okay. What's our last cut? Good question, huh? It's a 4-drop. I want to cut any of these cards, actually. For what it's worth. These cards are all great. Ooh, this is kind of a hard pick. And it's a tough draft, too. Some of these, like, it wasn't tough in the sense that, like, our deck was always going to be good. We were in a good seat, and our decisions weren't, like, that complicated. It was tough in the sense that there were a lot of picks where I just needed both the cards, and I could only have one. So, like, there's a few things, like the Uncharted Haven would have been really nice to have, but I just kind of needed this removal spell. I don't know. Could Hivespine and Wolverine be the cut? That doesn't feel right. 1 Treetop Sentries. Yeah, maybe 1 Sentries, actually. It's probably fine. Looks good. Let's run it. Cool portrait here. I guess that's completed Tameo. Haven't seen that one very often. On the play, great hand. I'm mulligan that one. This looks a lot better. We have turn 2 Duo, turn 3 Host, turn 4 Cake, Crack Cake. No, what do I put back? Because I need all these lands. Do I put back Baker's Bane Duo? Is that insane? Kind of feels wrong, but also right at the same time. I think it will. So we get to go turn 2 Cake, turn 3 Host, Castrol. Not like the perfect draw there, but it's fine. Scry, Forest. And we do want another land, but like, would really rather it be island. I think I'm going to put Forest on the bottom. Maybe that's greedy. Let's see. Okay, rewarded, I suppose. So we just drew another Forest. Let's go Plains, Host. Trigger, attack for 2. Next turn, Crack Cake, play another one. Draw a card. Hopefully no Banishing Light, that would be very sad. Drew to Spade, that is fine. That resolves. Okay, yeah, let's start. Let's just sack Carrot Cake here. Scry, 3-tree Root Weaver. Does let us cast Castrol, so I'm going to keep it. Then do that plus use a Carrot Cake. Buff our token. Play another one. Scry top again. Buff the token, attack for 6. Pretty good turn. We get to draw the Root Weaver as well. Could I have stacked these triggers to like not? Maybe. Oh, I know, because this is when this enters, and then it makes the token. Yeah, okay. Seasoned Warrant Guard. No tokens to enable either of these guys. I'll allow it. Draw Hivespine Wolverine. Interesting. Yeah. Can't really attack. Don't really want to either. I think I should play Root Weaver and pass. I don't want to trade this for either of these. Alright. Root Weaver go. Kind of a sad turn, but that's okay. Let's just play both our 5-drops next turn. Okay, now he has the tokens. It's not like it makes these huge threats, you know? Still just trade with some tokens. Let's do this. Scry 1. Forest we don't need. Trigger. Buff a token. And then we'll block like this. Yes. Trade Druid for essentially a Carrot Cake is pretty good trade there. Draws an Overprotect. Could like Wolverine fight a token. Could just play Castrol. Interesting turn here. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Castrol. Whatever. Say go. He hasn't like played a removal spell yet, so he does have red mana now, which is interesting. Could be the Balin. It's a splash. Or like any just good red white or red green card. Hard to say exactly. Oh, it's Balin. Okay. I don't even know what this does. You can add 1 mana. If you have 3, you draw a card. 4, Balin gets +3/+3 encounters. And trample. That's pretty good. Might want to fight some of those tokens at this point. Okay, planes. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with Castrol. Sure. I'm gonna draw a card. Oh, nice. Play Wolverine. I'm gonna fight a token. I'm gonna brawl. Castrol, kill Balin. No fish. Okay, I guess we're a little overexposed to the Wrath effect right now, but we got Wrathed. I mean, he'd get back Head of the Homestead. We'd get a card. And then we could forage back Castrol, probably. We wouldn't be that far behind, actually. Alright, just gonna concede. That's fine, too. Game 2. I don't think we want to sideboard in this matchup. Like, do we see... We saw no artifacts enchantments, so we don't want to bring in Nettle Guard. Yeah, let's just run it back. Alright, game 2 on the draw against Naya Rabbits, Splashing Balin. And we have kind of a goofy looking hand, but it's pretty good. Even if our Root Weaver dies, we have Harvest to go get a white source. Don't really need another forest, but it's fine. Plains, pass. Don't mind seeing that. Play our Root Weaver. This has Parting Gust, I suppose. But it's not going to gust my Root Weaver. Fine. 3 mana Heaped Harvest. Probably go get a Mountain. And next turn, so we're going to... guess just play Caretaker's Talent. Oh yeah, and Mistbreath Elder. So next turn... Okay, that seems pretty good, actually. So yeah, let's go Caretaker's Talent. Mistbreath Elder. Next turn, we're going to pick up Root Weaver. Make this a 3/3. Land Intrepid Rabbit, attack for 5. Threatening to pick this back up, re-trigger this. Oh, yeah, this is getting kind of dirty, actually. Of course, you could just have a removal spell, which would break up, like, a little bit, but once you have this online, like, it's kind of hard to lose. Not impossible, though. Alright, pick up Root Weaver, get a counter, draw Castrol. Ooh, don't mind that. Here's my Intrepid Rabbit. Trigger it. Trigger it. Trigger. Draw Carrot Cake, nice. Don't mind that. Attack for 5. We're going to get a chump block, sure. Can like return the token if I don't want to lose too much time. Like, it's kind of annoying. Just jump blocks forever. Minus Breath Elder. I really like to just be able to go wider. Okay, so ramping. Not sure into what. So he played Carrot Cake, then Scryed, and then just shuffled, so not sure that made a ton of sense. Keeps on top, so 26. Head of this Homestead comes in. I guess I'll take it. Pick up my Intrepid Rabbit. This guy at 4/4 draws a land. Sure. Okay. I do need to, like, get some mana out. In that sense, it might just make sense to, like, do the whole heaped harvest nonsense. Has some merit. I think for now I'm just gonna run out Castrol. No, hold on. Hold the phone. Let's do Carrot Cake. Yeah, let's do Carrot Cake. Scry Plume-Creed Mentor looks pretty good here. I'll keep that. Trigger draw Plume-Creed Mentor. Can't play it this turn. Yeah, I'm just going to keep Harvest as well. While we're here, take action. Grab another Plains. Attack for 4. Okay, we need a way to... This Misbreath Elder actually seems kind of bad right now. Harvest Right Host is scary. I could kind of see us losing this game. It's like Misbreath Elder is like just a little slow. But next turn we'll have 7 mana. We can actually start like doing shit. We'll see, we'll see. Just have so many things to spend the mana on. So I think what I'm going to do here is just let the Misbreath Elder come back. Try to kill Head of the Homestead and just pick this guy up. I think that's fine, actually. Guarding Gust. Oh, okay, okay. Right. Sure. Comes back, you get 2 more tokens, draw a card. This is pretty good, actually. And it comes back with a counter. Okay. Yeah, we're kind of getting owned right now. And we have to pick up a token, unfortunately, now. Pick up the textless rabbit token. But we can go, like, kind of wide next turn, which is cool. Alright. Land. Let's go Baker's Bane Duo, draw a card. Plume-Creed Mentor. Put a counter here and just pass. Hold up Carrot Cake / Sheep Harvest. Because this is once a turn, but you can do it on your opponent's turn. So you crack this on their turn, you get a card as well. And we're like kind of dead if they like have Rabbit Response. Not dead, but take a lot of damage. Sure, it might be dead. Block 3, take 12. We have a food though. Wow, I've actually never seen this card cast. I mean, it's, what, 3 tokens here? So I guess that was a 7 mana hop to it. Does give the tokens indestructible for what that's worth. And gains a bunch of life. But like, I can just block the tokens, so I don't really care actually. These like can't attack, right? So I just like block all the tokens. Okay. I'm gonna carrot cake it up. Trigger. Scry. Banishing Light looks good. I'll take that. Draw. Let's pick up Plume Creed Mentor. Get another counter. Banishing Light the head. Oh, wait. Till the end of your next turn. Jeez, that is a long time. That is not what I meant to click on. I meant to click that. I was busy reading this card. Okay. I'm going to cast Plume Creed Mentor. Put a counter on this. And as I go, I guess I'll crack my Heaped Harvest. This game is strange. I don't know what's happening. Played horribly. Drew to the Spade, that resolves. Please just don't have another rabbit so I don't look like an idiot for misclicking. Okay, no other rabbits. No attacks. Crack my Heaped Harvest. Grab another island, I guess. Just gonna pick up a rabbit. I want to play Castrol this turn and get in my value. Alright, here's Castrol. Trigger, expend. Put a counter here, I guess. Let's do this too while we're going off. We might as well, right? Sure, we'll off a Plume Creed Mentor. Draw a card. Fountain Forest, sure. Whatever. Decline. Attack for a bunch. Can trade if you want. It's fine with me. 1 chump, 2 chump, 3 chump, 4. Alright. Just to put a counter on my birds. Try to kill him. Get this game over with before they draw a rabbit response and kill me. Burrowguard Mentor is a 9/9. Alright, I can't deal with that right now. Which is a little concerning. A little concerning indeed. I'm gonna just throw away. No, I'll pick up my Intrepid Rabbit actually. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. I don't really need to like bounce more cards. You know? Uh 10 mana. It's a lot of mana. Hive Spine it. Fight a rabbit. Make the Mentor a little tinier, you know? Play my Intrepid Rabbit here. Draw an Overprotect. Interesting. So can I afford to attack? I kind of think so, right? Just with the birds. Send in the birds. Alright, down to 16. So I put a counter. I mean, yeah, I'll put a counter, right? And, you know what? Fuck it. I'll also make it token. I should have done this pre-combat, but whatever. Alright, sure. Yeah, actually, that 1 damage kind of matters. I'm attacking for 10. No, I guess it doesn't. I only have 13. Alright, Cultivator's fine. That resolves. Can make it a 3/4. It's also fine. Attacks. I will happily cash in this Mistbreath Elder. This can't possibly go wrong, right? Just get this shit off the board. Oh, I like this animation. Not sure why it was totally necessary, but whatever. So now we can probably go on the offensive, right? Level this up. Crash. What you gonna do? So this is 10. We can like overprotect in for a bunch. Surely this is good enough. Yep. It's fine. Jump there. Jump there. Jump there. Overprotect on the duo. Hit for 17. Okay, not bad, not bad. Got kind of awkward there when I misclicked. But other than that, it was a pretty straightforward game. I don't think there's anything to change. Our sideboard doesn't really have good cards in it. Deck's like a little clunky. I'm glad we picked up the extra removal spells. Sometimes these decks just kind of like trip on their own feet and your opponent plays a creature you can't deal with and you get run over. I didn't love the Mistbreath Elder experience, but you know, it has its pros and cons. On the play, his hand is not good. Not good. It's so close. But yeah, I don't think I can keep that. His hand is worse for what it's worth. We're going to go to 5. We are going to keep this. I'm going to put back 2 lands and then Found Port for an island. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the world's worst Moldify, right? It's not the world's greatest position to be in. 5 cards on the draw or on the play, but count your blessings, I suppose. No, do not Binding Negotiation. That is toxic. I kind of need these spells, so I'm going to get rid of the forest. God, I'm on a mold of 5. Just be nice. Well, there's their replacement forest. I guess I will keep it, because if I don't, I'm not like doing anything next turn. I'm going to kill my rabbit, too. Make sure I don't get anything this game. Double black. Bandit's Talent. Are you kidding me? I'm going to decline. What? Still discarded? Toxic. Hunter's Talent. I mean, it's a good card, but it kind of doesn't do very much here. Man, it is really good, though. It's like a way back into this game in some respects. No, I think it has to go bottom, actually. That's sad, though. Attack for 1. Can't believe I'm on a mulligan to 5 against Ruthless Negotiation, Bandits, Talent, Curve Out. Mono black over here. Tough Scene. Level 2. Resolves. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna draw my card. Heaped Harvest. Okay. Okay. Those were good back-to-back draws. As long as my Forager stays. If he has another discard spell, I'm actually gonna go Postal. Do we have double white or double green in this deck? No. I think I'd rather have a forest, but it's not close. Attack for 2. Alright, if they are mana screwed, we can win this. Nope. Okay, never. Oh, alright. No such luck. Yeah, resolves. Draw land. Well, I guess then what I'm going to do is lay the land, crack this for the life, and then forage with cards out of my graveyard. Take action. Now it really doesn't matter what I get. Whatever. Do this. Forage the nonsense. Get back our Plume-Creed Mentor, I guess. Say go. I don't think we can win this game, though. Especially if it goes land binding. Okay. Yeah. I was kind of hoping he just didn't have the land. And he didn't. He just top decked it, right? Because, you know, Plains last, or the turn before last. Oof. Brutal. I mean, if we draw a Castrol and they have no removal spells, they kind of seem to have it all, so I Feels like we're probably not getting there. Sure. I'd pick up my forager if I draw another way to make food. Hold on to it. I guess I could have just held on to the sentinel. Maybe that's just better. Possibly. Builder Silent Yikes. The deck is good too. Yeah, I don't know how. We're definitely not winning this game. I don't know how we're going to win the next one though. This kind of feels like a bad matchup. Yeah. Does feel like a bad matchup. Alright, we will go to game 2. Might bring in the 3-1. Like, blowing these up isn't even good, though. They've already like gotten too much value. Huh. Like, Treetop Sentries has some logic just as a way to recoup some card advantage. So does Peerless Recycling in that sense. Although this is, like, not even card advantage, right? Because you have to gift them a card. This card sucks. I'm not boarding it in. I think I'll bring in the Treetop Sentries. Possibly, if I find a good cut. Thing is, this deck just wants to curve out. It's sort of the way to beat their deck. Alright, yeah, actually... Whoops, what did I cut? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're playing one of these. Yeah. I mean, the Nelguard is like... It's okay. It doesn't attack past this. It doesn't attack past Waxwing Witness. Yeah, I was just running back. Let's try not mulliganing to 5. That's my new plan. Play. I mean, it's not a mull to 5, so I'm gonna not complain too much. Mistbreath Elder doing his best. Savannah Lions impression, basically. Just attacking for 2 every turn. Decline. Didn't draw something to play. Unfortunate. Swamp. So if I get Bandit's Talent, I'm probably pitching 2 lands. I'm going to decline again. Still didn't draw anything to play. Okay. Say go. Probably still pitch. No, probably. It's actually tricky. Our opponent has 3 mana. He's going to play Builder's Talent. Decline. Baker's Bane Duo. Where were you last turn, my guy? I'm really gonna Hunter's Talent on 0-4. I might. No, they're just gonna take 2. Okay. Well, here's Baker's Bane Duo. Say go. Pick it up and then... Actually, I can fight the token. Yeah. Okay, we're definitely not Hunter's Talenting the 0-4 then. Even if he gets a counter, if he gets 2 counters, it'd be annoying. Like a share pot or something. If I get Psychic World, yeah, there it is. Okay. What do I get rid of? Is it really Hunter's Talent Treetop Sentries? That doesn't feel right. But man, it would feel good to just jam a land and Wolverine this dumb thing. No, it's probably these 2. These 2? Is that right? Maybe. Ugh. I don't like the look of any of this. It's not exactly what I wanted to see. It's kind of impressive to not block. I mean, you've taken 5 damage. Like, somewhat unnecessarily. I guess you have better things to do with your O4. Not sure. Not sure about that one, to be honest. So I got Bandit's Talent. What am I pitching? Sharepot. Oof. I guess that's why. Just wanted something to put counters on. It's a 2/6. I'm gonna pick up my Baker's Bane duo here. Okay, not a terrible draw there. Yeah, I'm gonna attack. I mean, you gotta block now, right? A Feather of Flight to eat my Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Jesus. Alright, but he only gets one counter, so it will still die post-combat to this Hunter's Talent. Which is good. And play Baker's Bane duo. Infinite Food Hack discovered. Alright. So, land Bumbleflower's my Mistbreath Elder. I feel pretty confident that we can pull this one off. Actually, I don't know. So we kind of need to draw land and have our Wolverine survive. Otherwise, I don't really know what we're doing, right? That's a tricky matchup. Christ, what an annoying deck to play against. Alright, Waxwing Witness is fine. Let's pick up my Baker's Bane duo. Now a 5/5. Oh, we drew a Banishing Light? Okay. Oh, we have lethal, right? Brawl with a fish and then level up talent? Yeah, okay. Alright, that is 7 right there, baby. Alright, now we hit them with the psychological destruction. We just sit here and let them concede. Alright, game 3. Wow, this hand is terrible. I think I'm gonna mulligan as well. This hand is ever so slightly better. I think I'll keep it. Let's not put like Plume-Creed Mentor. We're like kind of far from casting it. I could put back Forest. Alright, let me just draw a better land actually. Keep my spells against the discard spam deck. Okay, Fountainport Bell for a Plains, presumably. Draw our own Plains, not bad. Okay, a lot of options. Turn 3. Probably just going to run out the raw Sticky Tongue. Followed up with some aggressive creatures here. This is sort of on my discard list now. Moonstone Harbinger, sure. Hunter's Talent. Ooh, that actually... Now I don't want to run out the Sticky Tongue Sentinel, you know? It's like, what do I play? Do I play Heaped Harvest? I guess that actually doesn't seem terrible here. I'm gonna harvest it up. Grab a Plains. So then we can go... Turn 3, like... or turn 5. 3-drop Hunter's Talent, his play. Potentially. Thornplay Intimidator. Oh, we'll lose 3 life here. Draw land. Yes, I think I'm going to go... This looks kind of weird, but I think it's correct. Rabbit. Target itself. Hunter's Talent. Kill the Thornplay Intimidator. And we can pick it up, replay a Kill the Harbinger as well. some good value here. There's Bandit's Talent. I'm gonna discard Plume Creed Mentor. Sure. I'm gonna start by attacking here. I'm gonna go Bell. Decline. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the Hunter's Talent, I think, here. And then hold on to this land so I can play around with some extra discard. So if I get Psychic World, I can use the Bell to draw a card to protect my Hunter's Talent. And obviously Binding Negotiation only gets rid of one card, a second balance. Bandit's Talent, same thing as the Psychic World. Alright, 2 attackers. In for 1. Alright, sure. Really don't care. If I'm gonna be honest, I'll take the 1. I'd like probably pay 1 life to tap this thing, right? Maybe thought I would block. Alright, you gotta do something. I'm not gonna run out of Hunter's Talent until the coast is clear. Bandit's Talent. Alright, let's correct this in response. We're gonna overprotect. I guess I'll pitch that, right? I'd rather have Hunter's Talent, to be honest. Draw 3 top sentries. Not a bad draw. Yeah, not a bad draw at all. Let's attack for 6. We're going to see the Sonar Strike finally. No? Okay. Here's my treetop sentries. I'm not using this. You can't make me. Although, maybe I should have, just because there's so few things that he could have with Mudflat Village. Draw land. Take action. Does not really matter. Grab a 4. No, planes, whatever. Okay, I'm just going to pass. Hold on to these lands. Insurance against discard spells. I can't keep trading 1 damage for 6 or whatever. It's not going to function. You got to play something. Do something with your mana, or you're just going to lose very badly. So yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Builder's Talent, that's pretty good here. Well, sort of. I mean, Hunter's Talent just kind of runs through it though, right? Level 2, sure. Level up Bandit's Talent. Alright, now the coast is clear. You can jam Hunter's Talent, kill the Harbinger, and just crush him. Pretty good about that. Oh, not a bad draw either. Alright, well here's Hunter's Talent. I'm gonna kill Harbinger. Going to level this up. It doesn't matter which one we target. It's taking 6 either way, right? And so if I go Plains Forager, oh sorry, Forest Forager, yeah, that's probably worth it, right? Can go pick up our Plume Creed Mentor. We at least have binding negotiation insurance. Sorry, it's ruthless negotiation. Binding is from OTJ. But Builder's Talent with 3 guys that can get to 4 power once they get to level 3, that should be enough here. This is just a little too slow, I think, this game. I guess like the Wrath, that would probably be good enough. Probably couldn't beat Wrath here. Saver on Forager, get a counter. Okay, it's like not a terrible start, right? Get a little bit of value. Feather of Flight, so now it's a 3/6. Sure, can level up the other bandit's talent. Fine. Draw land. So I can go Plume Creed Mentor. Do I have lethal? Feels like it, right? Or like not quite. Or yes, yeah. Not bad, not bad. Beat the very troll Builder's Talent, Bandit's Talent deck. That deck's always so frustrating to play against, especially if they have the Scavenger's Talent as well. Just feels like you're fighting an Anaconda, basically. But we got out of it. We're on to game 3. On to Cincinnati. Lost the die roll. Rip the trophy. Not a great hand on the draw. I never know what to do with these like 5 land hands because it's like you just always draw 2 more lands and you're super flooded. How good is our flood insurance? We have like a Hunter's Talent. Not a lot. I guess Warren Elder. I hate mulliganing though. I'm keeping. Can't stop me. Okay, any spell, I will not complain. Nettle Guard out of a rabbit deck? Interesting. No, land. Now I'm going to complain. Also, it's not even, like, at least an island. One can dream. Yeah, I'll block. Sure. Sure. A fair trade in my book. Oh, that was your whole turn. I forgot I had this in the deck. See, yeah, look, an island would have been nice. I can't even cast this. So I am going to complain even though I drew a spell. Lied. Can I counter it? No? Okay. It's not blocking. I need the creature to polywallop with. Clifftop Lookout. Okay. Kind of a weird looking rabbit deck, right? But it's fine. To attack for 2. Feels like the world's most obvious. Well, no. I was thinking Crumb and get it, but like the priority is being held by Nettle Guard's ability. I'm gonna just run out the Lily Splash. Pray there's no removal coming. I don't have anything to flicker anyways. It's not like Lily Splash Mentor living exactly wins me the game. Jolly Gerbils, and then attack. Yeah, I'll just take 4. I kind of don't care. Really don't want to lose my Lily Splash Mentor. Okay, Carrot Cake. Not a terrible draw here. There's my land. My Carrot Cake. Just thinking about it. Trigger. Scry that to the bottom. Really doesn't do anything. And then I think I'm just going to pass. I feel like now we actually have a decent amount of inevitability. and don't really want to attack. 7th land, so they're a little flooded too, at least. We're both on 7 lands. Now if they attack, like I have this really nice block where I throw this out and like here, and I just don't involve my like important creature in combat. Needs to use 2 tricks to like save this. Sonar Strike my Elder. That's fine, I kind of don't care. The Nettle Guard is still being trading for, yeah, this did not work out at all for our opponent. Jackdaw Savior. Okay, I guess now he gets back the Nettle Guard once that dies. Like I have a 4/4 reach, so this kind of like doesn't do anything either. Head of the Homestead looks good here. Looks really good actually, in fact. Let's run that out. Suppose I'm down to attack for 1. Wants to trade Jackdaw Savior for a token, I will allow it. You do get back a Nettle Guard, it's a good down. Okay. Didn't sell him on it. Art of the deal has failed. Forest, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make more, what are these called? Rabbits? I'm gonna make more of those. That's my plan. Play a forest and say go. Land from our opponent and pass. Oh, what a good draw. Here's Harvest Right Host. Trigger. Buff up this little rabbit guy. Gonna flicker Head of the Homestead again. Trigger, 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 trigger. Draw a Banishing Light, not bad. Attack for 5. Might block with Clifftop Lookout. No, just takes 5. That's fine too. Say go. We are quickly approaching can only lose to Wrath of God territory. Alright. That draws a concession. Those were a pretty good series of top decks. The Head of the Homestead and the Harvest Right Host. Hard to complain about that. Do we see no enchantments or artifacts? Yeah, I'm probably just going to run it back then. We gotta watch out for High Stride and Sonar Strike as game 1 combat tricks. Looks great. I'll keep it. Going to Found Port for a Plains, I believe. This hand does want a 4th land, so I don't mind putting a Plains on top here. Interesting question of which 2-drop to lead with. Against Nettle Guard, I definitely want to lead with Carrot Cake. So I kind of don't care about ramping that much. Well, maybe I do, actually. Just afford to take 3 and then do Cake plus Elder next turn. Okay, yeah. I changed my mind. I'm playing Root Weaver. Usually good to lead on Mana Dorks. I was just excited about the prospect of walling the Nettle Guard. Take 3. Clifftop Lookout. This looks familiar. It's a little better on curve, though. Revealed. Wow. It's like the same. Who coded this shuffler? Drew a land, too. Very bad. Shuffling. Mr. Arena. Matters not which land we play. Let's start with Carrot Cake here. See what we get. Oh, that looks good, actually. Alright. You know what? I'm actually fine just drawing a repeat of last game, because last game worked out great, so, you know. Phineas. Okay, but no rabbits, though. Rabbit or token? Yeah, I kind of don't care, then. Here is land. Harvest Rate Host. Trigger, buff our rabbit. Combat. Attack for 2. Guess I might as well do this right now. Plains can go to the bottom. Trigger, that doesn't really matter. I'll buff this anyways. Wait, glitch? Okay. Alright, as long as our Harvest Rate Host survives, we'll be okay. Phineas is attacking. Yeah. Yeah, Mabel's Metal. Yeah, that's fine. Like, you're just trading this for, like, 2 extra damage and a 1/1 token. Really not worth it. At least in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna play a land and Head of the Homestead. Buff up this Warren Elder, I guess. I'm not sure I actually want to attack with it, though. But whatever. Maybe I shouldn't have exposed it to Repel Calamity, I don't know. That's something I should play around. I'm just gonna pass. I do not want to use this Brawl into the infinite. Oh, actually? Oh, dude, I'm so bad. No, that's... I mean, yeah, no, I should have played around it. That was bad. Wow. Okay, it's fine, though. Jackdaw Savior. You ain't gonna save her, bro. Crack our bell. Oh my god, I'm so good at this game. And a Vanishing Light, just in case. Our opponent actually played a decent card at some point. Alright, we're getting in there this turn. Trigger, buff our rabbit. Trigger, buff our rabbit. Yeah, whatever. I don't even know. Shit doesn't matter, right? Oh my god, I'm actually insane at this game. Jesus. What a good draw, too. Alright, attack. Send in the clowns. Sure. Okay. Is this just actual factual wrath? Or it just wants to, like, do the cool Jackdaw Savior, get back my 2-drop play? Either way, I am playing Keep Harvest here. Take action. I'm not sure it matters. This feels like Wrath, right? Like, why else? Okay, no. I don't know why they made that play then. It's fine, though. I don't care either. Alright, Caretaker's Talent. Level Baker's Bane do it. It doesn't matter at this point. I mean, this is just like gross. My deck is functioning perfectly, and my opponent has like a normal deck that doesn't just break the game instantly when it does stuff. Yeah, I guess I'll also have Curious Forager just because I can. Forage my Heaped Harvest. Get back my Head of the Homestead. This should like draw a concede pretty soon, I feel. I understand it's game 2, you're down 1, you might as well play it out, but also, like, really? You're at 20, I guess. I mean, with all those, like, blocks from last turn. Land? Is that gonna save you? I'm down to 14? Okay. They're gonna fight on. I respect it. Make another one of these guys. Trigger, buff, whatever. I don't know. Alright, good game. Yeah, that was, like, disgusting. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I'm kind of speechless with how well the deck functioned on that last game. That was pretty dirty. But nice little trophy. Let's look at the deck real quick. This Bant strategy, I kind of like it. Just rabbits. Like, this is the only place I've found success with Castro is, like, specifically Bant or, like, blue-white rabbits. Where you just have a million rabbits and you just like splash Castrol and a Plume-Creed Mentor and like maybe Strike Force is in your deck. But this is mostly just a rabbit deck. Honestly, the blue splash is like barely correct. We just didn't have a lot of other playables. But yeah, first pick, Caretaker's Talent, and just drafted rabbits. Easy trophy. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next draft.